Our society is faced with a very serious problem of waste. With landfills spreading out and piling up, many companies are beginning to take steps towards a solution by cutting down on needless waste and encouraging the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. We've improved the way cans and bottles are reused and recycled, and now it's time to look at reducing unnecessary use of plastic bags. That's where the Hippo Sak comes in. It's easy to imagine the number of plastic bags that pile up in landfills each year. However, much of this waste is due to how few items are packed in a standard plastic bag, maybe 2 or 3 items. Wegmans has taken the initiative by implementing the use of Hippo Saks in test stores over the past year. The test stores have had tremendous success with eliminating bag waste and bag failure parking lot claims. Because of the patented Hippo strip on the bottom of the bag, 6 to 8 items can be easily packed in the Hippo Sak, thereby potentially reducing the number of bags required for carryout. Standard, non-reinforced plastic bags get holes in the bottom and can tear through, but the Hippo Sak seal is much stronger than typical seals, making it much more reliable. Whereas a standard plastic bag will break with one 5-pound bag of potatoes in this demonstration, the Hippo Sak can hold more than twice that. On top of that, it can hold up to 50 pounds of water without leaking or breaking, better than any paper bag. So, the primary benefits of the Hippo Sak go to the environment, but the customer will find it's also much more reliable. The goal is to reduce the number of plastic bags used throughout the Wegmans chain by 60%. That means approximately 192 million bags that won't pile up in landfills. However, the only way for this to be achieved is by increasing the number of items per bag. The average number of items per Hippo Sak should be 6 to 8 items. Simply, you can just fill the bag. Watch closely as we go through the process. 2 bundles will be enough to fill the Hippo rack, 1 on each side. Load 1 at a time with the Wegmans logo facing out, by first placing the handles on the arms of the rack. Then, find the 2 center holes and place those over the 2 prongs sticking up in the middle. Once again, the Hippo Saks have to be filled with 6 to 8 items. To do this, pack the outside first and then fill the center. One useful method is to place boxed items around the outside first and then fill the inside. Stick to general bagging principles. Put heavy items on the bottom and light items on top. Large items and items with handles should only be placed in bags if the customer specifically asks for it. And finally, remember to separate chemical items from food items with Hippo Junior, not another Hippo Sak. Besides all of the other benefits, using fewer bags will save the customer time, as well as increase your scanning efficiency. So remember, if possible, use Hippo Junior for small purchases. Never double bag the Hippo Sak. This is unnecessary and wasteful. And once again, 6 to 8 items per bag. Here's what the bag should look like after packing, and here's what it shouldn't look like. As we've mentioned before, packing correctly means potentially 192 million fewer bags headed to landfills. Also, the Hippo Sak has the same strength and capacity as the Wegmans reusable bag. Therefore, it can be packed exactly the same. Some customers may be hesitant to use the Hippo Sak. You can suggest the following reasons for giving Hippo Saks a try. The Hippo strip makes them much stronger than other plastic bags. They are more convenient than paper bags, and they can potentially reduce the total amount of waste. And on top of all that, the Hippo ties will keep items secure. So finally, to recap what we've covered, waste is the issue. Part of the solution is to cut down on the number of unnecessary grocery bags by using the Hippo Sak. By using the Hippo Sak, the number of plastic bags used each year will go from approximately 480 million to fewer than 250 million bags. The Hippo Sak is proven to hold more than 10 to 15 items without any problem of bag failure due to the strength of the Hippo strip. As a result, it will never break like other plastic bags, nor will it leak like paper bags, and so it can hold more items so that fewer bags are needed. You will never need to double bag the Hippo Sak. Use Hippo Junior for separation of meat and poultry, wet, frozen, and chemical items, as well as small purchases. Most importantly, every Hippo Sak must have at least 6 to 8 items in it. Pack the outsides first and then fill in the center with heavy items on the bottom and lighter items on top. You are the link to the customer. We need you to inform the customer of the Hippo Sak and all of its benefits. We can work together toward setting reduction targets and increasing the item per bag count. Once again, the goal is to pack at least 6 items per bag, packing it just like the reusable bag. This video was produced to educate and train our frontline staff to solicit your support for increasing our average items per bag count, thanking our customers for their help in going green, and thus potentially reducing the number of bags we use. Making a good choice for the environment is no longer as simple as knowing whether or not a product can be recycled. We need to remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.